Alright, so I've bought a new V-mount battery and I think the budget V-mount battery war is over. Now, why I think like that? Let's talk about it. I made a list of features which I wanted in a V-mount battery. Here is what I was looking for. 99 watt hours so that I can travel abroad with it. Small form factor, not those giant old style batteries. At least 2 D-type ports and at least 2 USB ports. Smart charging option. I hate those big chargers for the V-mount batteries. Maybe at least a USB-C charging option. Very special for me was a display which is telling how much time is remaining. Good amount of continuous current draw so that I can also charge my lights with it. Safety. I should feel safe and confident while using it. I was like, yeah, I might find all the features, but in the budget price, forget about it. My goal was to spend somewhere around $175. But to my surprise, I have found one. Meet the Moman Power 99 Pro V-mount battery. Now would be a good time to disclose that this video is not sponsored by Moman or any other company. Let's talk about the features I've mentioned earlier about this beast. Look how tiny that is. 99 watt hours. What is that? Let's say in a layman's term, capacity of the battery. To understand this with an example, battery watt hours divided by device's watt is equal to battery power time. For example, with this battery, a 25 watt LED light would be alive for 3.96 hours. And 99 watt hours is exactly under the limit of 100 watt hours, which you're allowed to carry with you on an airplane. This is the rule which has been followed by most of the airline authorities all over the world. So you see, at least for me, it makes sense to get myself limited to 99 watt hours so that I can feel free. The next feature I was looking for was the small form factor. I was looking for exactly that kind of small piece of wonder. This battery is compact. It also has these curves around it, if you see what I mean. I mean, of course, this side is gonna be stick to the V-mount plate and stuff. And the material is so solid, it has no glass in there, except of this OLED here, which I will talk about later. For a production where you really have to take care of some other things like direction, lighting, everything else, you don't really have to take care of another point, which is like taking care of the battery while switching it and stuff like that, that it's not falling down and getting damaged. Yeah, it's glass material and stuff, yeah. Of course that looks fine, but seeing that perspective here, it's just very robust. So that you have an idea of how small it is. Here is Amazon Fire TV remote. See, that is small. Let's talk about the ports. Typically, with this price range of what that battery offers, you usually get one BP, one D-type, and some companies are offering also a USB-A port. But this one, look at that. D-type number 1, D-type number 2, USB-A, and USB-C. Plus, of course, the usual BP port. This battery offers altogether 5 ports. There's another thing in here. That's very creative. A small one, but very creative. Look at that. This port here, you can plug it in upwards. On the other side, you can plug it downwards. See that? Downwards, upwards. That's freedom. I call it freedom. Another part is that with these ports, you see that ports, there are these rubbery things. They are fiddling around here. They put the brain again here. There's again a common sense over here. You see that? This is connected with this small thing over here. It doesn't flip back. Very simple thing, but very practical. Appreciate it, really. So with its 5 ports, this battery is powerful enough to run 200 watts of various devices concurrently throughout your shot. Let's talk about the charging options now. You can charge this battery, of course, via this BP port and from D-type. You see this USB-C port, you can charge via the USB-C port. You know, how easy does it get when you don't have to carry those huge chargers with you, and usually you have to buy it extra. That's somehow becoming this universal thing of, you know, charging anything and everything with USB-C. And this battery offers that as well, to charge it via USB-C. By the way, a USB cable is supplied with the package, so love it. And the next and the coolest one is the time remaining display. This feature is lifesaver, I tell you. This feature is lifesaver. the best in this price segment. Do you know these old batteries? I always say old battery, I'm sorry. The previous class batteries. So they are having these 5 bars, like green bars, which is telling like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's gone, and now 1 bar is remaining. Like, I don't know, if you divide it like 100% from 5, it's like 20% each bar, and this is like 1 is remaining. You don't know if it's 20%, 18%, 15%, 10%, 5%, or even 1%. You don't know that. You just trust that maybe it's around 20, maybe 15, let's say 10, and you compromise with your brain that, okay, at least 10 is there. You don't know if it's 1% remaining, and the next time you say like the client is ready, the shot is ready, and boom, gone. Everything is gone. I mean, I like to power up everything with one battery, and I cannot trust these other batteries. So this time remaining display, and the percentage and the voltage, mind-blowing, amazing. This price range, having a time display, it's a different thing altogether. The Moman Power 99 Pro is first in class to capture current every 100 milliseconds. The next one is 15 amps of current draw. Most of the V-mount batteries don't offer this much amount of current draw. What does that mean? Most of your gears like cameras, monitors, focus motor, microphone, small lights, they don't need that much amount of amps. But the power-hungry big lights, for example, they need above 12, 13, 14, 15 amps of current draw. Check the spec sheet of any gear that you're using. You can actually connect that with this battery, and on the display here, you will see how much amount of amps has been taken from this device. So power anything and everything, all these gears you need, including the big lights. So the next one is the safety. It has an intelligent battery management system from Texas Instruments. It is completely safe from overheating, over discharging, short circuit, over voltage. Just feel safe. All in all, I love this battery because it offers 99 watt hours. I can carry it on a plane, and it has 5 ports. I can charge with USB-C. It has a time remaining display on the side, plus it's a compact size. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Good solid materials. I don't have to think about when I'm using it rough. Plus I can charge my big lights with it. I mean, what else I want? And really good price. So if I check out all the features, I would just say that this is the one. I will leave a link in the description below. It's an Amazon affiliate link. Under this price range, having that many features and that compact size with so many facilities, I think the war is over. Thanks for your valuable time. Follow me on Insta and subscribe for more.